Australia is a unique and diverse country that has a rich culture that reflects the influence of the indigenous population as well as the waves of immigrants who have settled there throughout its history. But what makes the Australian culture so special, and how do you live the Australian culture yourself? Well, watch this video to find out. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people have inhabited the Australian continent for over 60,000 years and have a deep connection to the land and their culture. They have a rich history and unique cultural practices that include storytelling, music, dance, and art. Many of these practices have been passed down from generation to generation and continue to be an important part of Australian culture. Another huge part of the Aboriginal culture is the believing in Dreamtime. Dreamtime is generally described as the time that was at the very beginning. They believe that the land and the people was created by the spirits. They also made rivers, streams, hills, rocks, plants and animals. It is believed that the spirits gave the Aboriginal people hunting tools and each tribe its land, their totems and their dreaming. The Aboriginals believe that the entire world was made by their ancestors way back in the very beginning of time, the dream time. In the 18th century, Australia was colonized by the British. This marked the beginning of a new era in Australian history. The influence of British culture can be seen in Australia's language, legal system and political institutions. Australian English is a distinct dialect of the English language, with unique slang and colloquialisms that are widely used throughout the country. Australia has a growing music, film and television industry, with many internationally known artists, actors and directors coming from Australia. Australian literature and poetry also have a strong tradition, with many celebrated writers such as Banjo Peterson, Henry Lawson and Patrick White. Australia has a wide range of traditional and contemporary dishes that are influenced by the country's multicultural population. The most popular Australian dishes include meat pies, sausage rolls and lamingtons. Australians also like seafood, with fresh fish and shellfish featuring prominently in many dishes. But by far the most famous food type in Australia is barbecue. Australians really like to watch or do sports in their free time, even though 67% of adults are overweight or obese in Australia. Cricket, rugby, Australian rules football and surfing are the most favourite sports in Australia. The national cricket team is one of the most successful in the world, while the AFL is the country's most popular spectator sport. Now that you know the history, such as the traditions and rituals of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people, the forms of entertainment, sports and foods of Australia, you might just be ready for Australia. But only if you're ready to live upside down.